We haven't done a news story in a couple of days. It's time. We're busy puking on trolls and fellow cooks and finding bench warmers and the yaya mamas and fucks. So let's get to it, shall we? Let her here.
You that a cop
nearly suffocated a black man with snow red. We've heard about this. But here it is.
Arrest me then, bro.
Calm down. You just want to talk.
Arrest me then, bro.
Calm down.
Arrest me then, bro.
Hensley, get off the steps.
Then, bro.
Get off the steps.
Look, man. The military, bro.
Would you get down the steps and calm down?
Okay, arrest me. You gonna pull that bullet? If you gonna be honest, pull it.
Come on.
You gonna kill a black man?
Why don't you come down here and tell us what the problem is?
I'm saying to you. I'm not drunk. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, then get out here and talk.
If you gonna kill me, kill me.
Somebody wanna kill you, get down about it, man.
I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. He's being disrespectful, sir. I'm trying to be honest. I'm not a 13, sir. I'm not a 13, sir. You touch me, I'm calling the police. No, I'm not gonna touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. I'm a demon, man. Kill me, kill me, kill me then. Show my son you're gonna kill me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes. Kill me. That's what I'm already. I never breathed. Hang on. Kill him, Zach. Yes. Get this set. Got him. Roll him on this. Between you and me, go. Let's do this up, dude.
Let me tell you something right here, right now. Yeah. He said, yeah, you heard the guy say, kill me right here, right now. He's telling his cops, shoot me with your bullet. Shoot me with your department gun, your department bullet. Shoot me with your taxpayer bullet. And what does the cops do? They slam him on the ground and start to shove the snow in his mouth, trying to choke him. Oh, he would choke on him and suffocate and die on natural causes. So this is another situation as well. These cops were not going to waste taxpayer bullets or bullets funded by the taxpayers or department. They were going to make them succumb by natural causes out of Mother Nature homemade snow.
The details are very important here.
Yes.
Let's put
you
up
ready
the
for
young
this?
man's picture. Now
Check this out. You ready for this? This is a young man.
Year-old Charles Hicks II, an Ohio man, is now suing the city of Akron, Ohio, after one of its officers stuffed several handfuls of snow in his nose and mouth.
Yes.
Limiting his ability to breathe during...
Not only that, they were shoving that snow to his nose and mouth, hoping he would suffocate and choke on that and succumb on the natural causes. That way the cops can go report back. Oh, well, he dove to the ground and he swallowed some snow, so he died of natural causes. Yeah, fuck that shit.
We're going to rest. Now, before I go to the rest of the historical context of what happened, I need you to understand what that particular move by the cop was about. He is saying that he despises the very breath of this man. He did something so out of line with law and policy. He's willing to risk his paycheck, to risk...
Not only that, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This officer that shoved the snow into this man's nose and mouth, he wasn't going to execute this man with a bullet. He was willing to execute this man with Mother Nature create contact with snow, hoping this man would choke and succumb and die under natural circumstances. This cop didn't care. He was willing to kill a man to restore peace and restore justice to the freaking community.
His status in the community, to risk how his family looks at him, to risk his job, to risk his training, to risk all of it because he wants to show a black man, I can stop you from breathing. Think about how extreme that is.
Not only that, it's not, I can stop you from breathing, black man. I can fucking kill you. I can play judge, jury, executioner without risking a bullet. I'll end you right here, right now, with any stamp show, what I can do without a bullet. He says, I'll shove some snow. I'll shove a rock. I'll shove some dirt just to end a black man.
You will risk all of that just for that.
Yep.
And you have
Makes you
one of
think.
the most trusted positions in the United States of America. He's still traumatized by it. He's still traumatized by it. He's still in counseling and has PTSD from this experience. Eddie Siplin says. Siplin is the attorney. They filed the federal lawsuit on January 2nd, accusing the city and 7 of its police officers of excessive force during the arrest on the 7th of February, 2021. The night of the incident, the police were called to the home of Mr. Hicks and his girlfriend for a domestic violence complaint. A police report says Hicks' girlfriend claimed he grabbed a knife and threatened her with it. Now, many will now push back and say, well, that's why they did this. Once again, I have submitted this before and I will say it over and over again. It's the right thing. Just because somebody should see a judge, or maybe they should see a judge.
Yeah, but here's the thing as well, too, and Dr. Richard is going to touch on something before we get to the video. Just because somebody is such a crooked, horrible criminal, and they need to see a judge and an 8x6 cell for years to come, doesn't mean the person needs to face their maker. Doesn't at all. But cops are willing to do that. Then you got pews like Philemon finding Benchhorn. Say, hey, it's justifiable. Well, fuck you. Who the fuck are you? Are you RoboCop there? Finding freedom? You fucking pussy and Philemon, you creep, child molester piece of shit? Are you RoboCop? No, you're not. So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down.
Judge and see a charge. It doesn't mean they're supposed to see their maker.
Yeah.
You see, he could have
exactly.
died from suffocation. And who thinks that would have been justified given he has a constitutional right to due process himself? He has a right not to be criminally penalized or assaulted by the police.
Yeah.
That eliminates that due process that we all are supposed to enjoy. There's more. Body camera video shows the officers doing exactly what you saw. Arriving at the home, a shirtless Hicks greets the officers in the front door. Police say Hicks, who appeared unarmed, was under the influence of alcohol upon their arrival. Okay, well, it's legal to drink, not
So
legal
what?
to be violent.
He's at his
I don't
own
know
home.
the conclusion of that particular
So he been drinking,
allegation.
so what?
Following his arrest, here's what happened following the arrest. Hicks was taken to jail and booked. He was charged
What?
with resisting
Listen to
arrest
this.
and domestic violence. After spending 3 days in jail, the attorney said Hicks' domestic violence charge was what? It was dropped. The charge was dropped.
Okay, it was dropped.
But he pleaded no
listen,
contest to resisting
he
arrest.
pleaded no contest.
The attorney claims within the lawsuit that police offered Hicks a plea deal that would also drop the resisting arrest charge if he agreed not to sue the city in return.
Wow.
The attorney says the plea offer was a
Cover up.
in
Wow.
the making by the city. They knew their officer did something
Yeah.
wrong, and they tried to cover
Hello.
it up. Now, I'm no attorney. I'm training to be one. But I do know that my criminal procedure professor, great professor, by the way, he would clearly call foul on this.
Yeah.
You mean you're utilizing the leverage of a fake-ass criminal charge in order to persuade a civil litigation away?
Let me tell you something. I mean, they were willing to say, hey, we'll drop this assault charge as long as you don't sue the police department of the city. Are you fucking kidding me? No! I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna sue the department. If they are wrong and the police are wrong, I'm suing! Happy 4th of Cops Day, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck the police!
Away from you. That's another violation. Another no-no. There's more. Let's put it up.
Check it out.
This is
You
John
ready?
Turner. This is the officer who was accused of stuffing snow.
Right there. You see that? Oink, 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 some pig at 3 o'clock.
As police conduct an internal investigation. It's amazing to me. It takes so long to investigate cops. This investigation, ladies and gentlemen, would take probably 2 years.
At least.
All right.
At least it's going to take maybe at least 2026.
Before the investigation was completed, that investigation should still go forward, even though he resigned. Multiple cops were involved. Police took no action against him. No criminal charges were ever filed.
None at all.
This cop has a documented history of excessive force complaints during his 10 years with that police department.
You ready? Here it comes.
The Akron Beacon Journal reported that this cop was involved in 3 prior incidents.
3.
Classified as use of deadly force. Now, remember, this is just not use of force. We're talking about use of deadly force. The person could have died.
Yeah.
Okay? But he was cleared in those cases. No one died as a result of the previous incident. So it seems as if he has an MO here. He has an MO of, at least by way of accusation, bringing people to the brink of death. Almost killing them. Putting them in danger to the point of where they could die. That's his MO. Seems to be. It is ironic that he has all of these excessive force charges that are deadly force charges. That's different. Typically, we have
deadly force
minor
charges.
infractions and then major infractions and then detrimental infractions by police officers. But this guy, his MO seems pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And accepted by his supervisors. All right, Max, thoughts here.
Well, listen, years ago, we were told that all of this would be gone once police had body cameras. Now what we're seeing is that these body cameras are really just creating scrapbook photos for their collections. It hasn't...
No, here's the problem. Cops would tell you that, oh, we're recording, we have body cam. No, what they do, ladies and gentlemen, they edit and or delete footage of body cams. Pukes like Philemon and Fonnie Free don't understand they have the ability to do it. And they do, time in, time out. And this is why I cry for and yell, scream the loudest, along with many people, too. FTP means film the police. When you encounter them, film them. Because your camera, your footage, never lies. And unlike the cops that they edit, civilians don't ever edit their footage or alter it to fit their narrative. No, because they roll from 1 second until the footage is and over. Denise Lynn used to sit there say, cameras don't lie. And she is 100% right.
Done anything to resolve this impunity. And to your point, the police who do this, it is rarely ever the first time they have done it.
That's right.
The time they're caught on camera. They normally have long histories of this and an organization that will back them up, that will make these problems disappear. And they're willing to dismiss charges, to bend the law, to favor their officers.
Yep.
But this is just
like cosplaying 101.
As you said, show me where
say,
the
oh,
policy
investigation.
is.
Yep,
Shove
cosplaying
snow in a
101.
man's mouth and nose until he can't breathe. You show me that, and I'll shut up. But I guarantee you that deadly assault is not part of police policy.
No.
And the fact that this is on camera should be a disgrace to this department, but instead, they're treating it as just another day of business.
And usually, as you know, dear brother, these cops are able to move on to another department. Hopefully, we can get the information of where he currently is. We are looking for that. Sir, if you are still a police officer, I will find what jurisdiction you work.
Yeah, and that's the problem. When a police officer gets fired, they go into another jurisdiction. And what if I've said it over and over and over again, ladies and gentlemen, that cops have qualified immunity? They get away for this bullshit. They don't care. They don't. You know, just like, what is on the police uniform? It says, peace officer. Yeah, it means protect and serve, not harass, bully, and try to kill somebody because you didn't like how they operate, or who they are, or what the crime is. Think about it. Happy 4th of Cops Day. I mean, I'm out here, march up, peace out.